Okay, welcome back. Last time we made our way to Mountain Battle because Cypher had attacked the place. We managed to fight our way up and catch an Entei from the Cypher admin Dakim. And honestly, I'm pretty happy about that because now it means I have an Entei that I don't need to worry about later. Okay, so I'm also going to take the EXP share off Octillery because I don't think it needs it anymore. And I think I'll put it on Espeon. I'll put it on Espeon so I can hopefully get closer to having whatchamacallit. I've completely blanked on its name. Psybeam, that's what it's called. I got Psybeam on Espeon at level 36, so I'm aiming for that soon. And if I talk to this person, they will battle me. Huh? You made the bad guys run off? That's so hard to believe. I'm sorry, but I want to see the proof with my own eyes. Okay, so with that, we can now battle Athlete Idle. Idle? Adel? I don't know how to pronounce that, but anyway, they have a Vulpix and a Pikachu. I don't think this is going to be much of an issue, but they have a Vulpix and a Pikachu. So I'm leading with Octillery and Espeon. Octillery should probably be able to just blast the Vulpix with whatchamacallit, Bubble Beam. And I can probably just Confusion the Pikachu. We might not one-shot, but we probably win this fight in 2 turns. And regardless, unless we get critted and knocked out by something big. But I think we should be good to go. Okay, Confusion nearly one-shots for Pikachu. Shockwave will be going towards Octillery, obviously. And that was actually quite a lot of damage. I'll give it credit. And it was super effective stab, but still. And technically, you know, they are also a higher level than me, but, you know, who's counting? Also, I don't know if this Vulpix does other moves. It seems to just love using Quick Attack. And by that I mean, surely it would have Ember, or maybe even Flamethrower by that level. Either way, because these things are close to level 40, we'll be fighting, like, this is going to be roughly the equal level for pretty much everyone we're going to be fighting from now on. Like, I'm pretty sure that most people in this game from now on are probably going to be hovering between, like, between, like, 38 and 43 for most of the rest of the game. I might be wrong on that, and obviously the bosses will be a higher level, but for the most part, I think we're pretty close to maxing out on the general trainers. You'd be able to protect the world's peace, I bet. Okay, so with that, we can leave Mountain Battle. I will come back later, because I probably want to get some poker coupons. Like, I want to get some coupons for a couple of TMs, but they'll take an eternity to get. So that's a bit unfortunate. Oh, Rui, I heard. There's a big commotion on Mountain Battle. Egan's worried sick about you. Quick, hurry home and reassure him that you're safe and sound. Okay, I mean, we won pretty comfortably, but... Okay, that's a giant lie. Actually, no it isn't. We won the battle with Dakim very comfortably. It was catching the Entei that was the issue. Also, I can buy these. These scents basically just help to purify shadow Pokemon. Like, it just lowers the heart gauge a bit, but I'm not going to waste my money on them. With how little money you get in this game, it's not worth it. Ah, you're home. Are you okay? You're not hurting anyway? Ah, Rui and Wes, it's good to see you back. So how goes it? Have you trounced those cretins that raided Mountain Battle? I expected nothing less of my own granddaughter, and of course, Wes, who, you know, did all the battling. I see. So Vanda conferred the time flute upon you. And what are you waiting for? Depart for the Relic Forest and summon Celebi at once. I wonder what'll happen. I find it quite exciting. Ah, yes, there's something I'd forgotten. May I have the number of your PD, thing? Okay, good. I'll try to reach you at this number if anything happens. This makes us pen pals. Well, thanks to you two, things are back to normal at Mountain Battle. They should resume training there straight away. Wes, even if it's just once, train at Mountain Battle. I'm sure it will make you even stronger. I mean, I probably should at some point, but it is a time sink, and I don't know. I'll think about how I'm going to approach Mountain Battle, because I'm probably not going to do it. But at the same time, I do need the poker coupons. So, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. That is something for future me to worry about. Okay, so, Now, I also want to quickly go on over and talk to Duking. I don't know if I need to, but I'm going to anyway. Wes, I heard. Thank you. You did it again. But we don't know why they would go after Mount Battle. So Rui will just explain it. Ah, so that's why. They were after the Time Flute. That's what it was. Still, the relic in Agate seems to be important to Shadow Pokemon. I think you should check into the relic some more. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother, because I don't really need to instantly purify anything, so I think we're good for now. So now we check in on the police station, and Johnson just runs right into us again. Sorry, Chief, but there's big news. You see, Chief, there's talk that there's a mysterious syndicate poised to take over the world. Huh? Chief? You're not the Chief. I beg your pardon. I'm here, Johnson. That story isn't new. Why are all of your reports so out of date all the time? Oh, Chief, there you are. You're such a kidder. I reckon that Mirabee was sent by that mystery organization in the first place. If my guess is true, there ought to be more of his kind. If I hear anything on my end, I'll surely let you know. You're Wes, right? What's your PDA number? Okay, got it. You take care. And now we can leave, and we should have a new area available on our map. Oh, also, one thing I should note is this is going to be a very talking-heavy episode as opposed to a battle-heavy episode. Like, I'll probably have like 4 or 5 battles in this entire episode. Just a quick heads up on that. Wes, it's Shells. We've just apprehended a pair of thugs we believe to be Mirabee's underlings. We may be able to lean on them for information. We have them locked up, so hurry on over to Pyrite. Okay, so off we go, back to Pyrite Town. And we'll be coming back to this lab later. A sinister and menacing lab built in the desert without notice. I love how Pyrite is described as an honourable town of thugs and scoundrels. Like, that's kind of... I feel like that's kind of an oxymoron. Anyway. Those suspects we've arrested haven't spilled any beans. Not a thing. I reckon they're afraid of payback from their organization. I'll be in touch with you just as soon as I hear anything. Okay. Listen, Chief Shells and I, we caught 2 more suspects. They came back to that creaky old building and we nabbed them on the spot. Huh? You went and checked out the lab? What could it be? I don't have a clue what's going on at that lab. They said there'll be some new prisoners, so they split me and Folly up. But you know, the guys in the next cell over, those voices sound familiar. Because this is Reef and Firma. Ah, it's you! Get away from me! And because we have the jail key, we can just open this cell real quick. And just steal the key from Reef. I think that's Reef. Yeah, that's Reef, because that one's Firma, okay. I mean, not like it makes any difference, but we now have the elevator key, which we need because, well, there's an elevator in a certain building that we've already been to, that was guarded by someone that we've already battled, and yeah, that's where we need to go next. And I know they have a couple of ground types, so honestly, no, I'll just leave Espeon out front. And if I recall correctly, they had a Phanpy and a Trapinch last time we came through. So, I don't know, maybe they'll have Donphan and Vibrava by now? Who knows? Too bad for you. This elevator is off limits. Okay, so, our rematch with Chaser Kai, they have Phanpy and Vibrava. Yeah, maybe I was a bit ambitious to think they would have evolved both of their Pokemon in this game. Anyway, we lead with Octillery and Espeon will probably just blast them. So I'm going to target Aurora Beam onto the Vibrava and Confusion onto the Phanpy. Because, honestly, I have quad effective damage with... Like, I do quad effective damage with whatchamacallit, Aurora Beam. So even if I don't one-shot, I feel like I'll still get a decent amount of health and damage out of it. So that is 4 times damage. Bang. No, it did just one-shot. Fantastic. I mean, it's quite effective. I shouldn't be surprised. And Espeon is... Yeah, Espeon will probably go up to level 34 by the end of this fight. Also, that was actually a fair bit of damage, but to be fair, Phanpy does... Phanpy isn't that weak, to be honest. I do kind of wish that people in this game would evolve their Pokemon more, but at the same time then I think their levels would kind of just be all over the place. But anyway, with that, we are now free to go down this elevator. I mean, realistically, we could have just walked right behind her and she wouldn't have noticed us. But, you know, I just want to get the money, so who knows. You know, a little bit more money, a little bit more experience. I should go buy Pokeballs, actually. No matter what, this elevator is off limits. Okay, it's the elevator at the basement. The door is locked. Okay, so now we just put in the elevator key, and away we go. Because now, we can go down to a new area. An entirely new town, in fact. The town known as Vyunda. Welcome to Vyunda. Oh, wait a second. It's been a long time since anyone's come down here. I will say, I do think Vyunda looks really cool. Like, it's a kind of cool place. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for Vyunda time again today. Without further ado, let's bring out that special someone we've all been waiting for. Lady Venus, please. Yes. Hi everyone, it's me, your Venus, everyone's Venus, that's me. I have something terribly important to share with you all today. It's horrid. There are spies right here in Vyunda. Can you imagine? We don't really know all the details, but if you see someone suspicious, please let us know. Everyone, please, I'm counting on you. We need to get lots of information for us. And that was Lady Venus. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Please do tune in again. So we've been... No way. They know that we came here already? We're gonna have to be cautious. Yeah, we've been here about 5 seconds. Like, we arrived about 10 seconds before that broadcast. Lady Venus is very cautious, except for her TV appearances. She's rarely seen. Okay, so let's see what we have over here. You're a trainer, aren't you? Did you come enter a Colosseum challenge? Sure, why not? Don't mean any offense, but you don't look... I don't mean any offense, but you don't exactly look tough. I'll test you to see how well you can battle. Okay, so this is Hunter Zada. Zada, however you want to pronounce it. And she has a Skitty and an Oddish. Okay, not going to question it. Also, she is, like, noticeably lower level than the people we've been fighting. Interesting. Also, I probably should heal because, yeah, Espeon is not looking... Like, neither of my Pokemon are currently looking too great in the health department. Either way, Oddish just gets blasted by confusion. I love Oddish. It's so cute. I always feel bad knocking out an Oddish. Okay, what's her next Pokemon? A Jigglypuff. Okay. Double slap. It's just a Skitty. It shouldn't do that much. That hit for 6 each time. It's going to hit 5 times. Yep. Of course. Of course. As soon as I say it doesn't look like it's going to do all that much damage, it just maxes out its potential damage. Okay. So, Ampharos time it is. And Ampharos is just going to be able to Thunderbolt anything because, well, we got Thunderbolt by purifying it, so that is very welcome. Bubble Beam nearly one-shots for Skitty. And I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll Bubble Beam... No. I'll Bubble Beam the Skitty and I'll Thunderbolt the Jigglypuff. Ampharos... I don't know if Ampharos is the fastest thing on the field or if the Quick Claw activated. I mean, either way, it doesn't make too much of a difference because we just one-shot it anyway. And her final Pokemon is a Shuppet. Okay, I like Shuppet. Shuppet's cute. And that... Wait a second. I've just kind of clicked, like, my mind just clicked something. But I'll mention it later. I'll mention it when we get to it. Okay, so that Skitty goes down. It looked so sad, but also so happy. Either way, I'm just going to Thunderbolt this Shuppet, Bubble Beam it again in case it survives. It did not survive the Thunderbolt, but hey, that's fully evolved Pokemon for you. And fantastic. Shuppet is defeated, and Hunter Zada is honestly just destroyed in an instant. You're better than you look. I mean, am I, or are you worse than you look? That's the real question here. You are strong. I guess there's no judging people by their appearance. Okay, so I can buy healing items at this vending machine, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a quick cut, because I'm just going to buy a whole bunch of lemonades and stuff. So I'll make a quick cut, and I will be right back when I'm kind of done with all my shopping. So I'll be just a second. Okay, so I have slightly accidentally, unintentionally inconvenienced myself. I went back, I left the under and went to buy Pokeballs, came back, remembered I hadn't healed, saw that there was the healing machine in here, and didn't think that I would have to fight this guy again. So I guess I'm going to have to fight Pike again. This isn't going to take... I say this isn't going to take too long, but considering the fact that he went for Fly with both of his Pokemon, I have a sneaking suspicion that he may make this fight take a bit longer than I would like. However, this also tells me that if I have to fight him again, if I'm having to fight this guy again, and his Pokemon have gone up the level, have like jumped levels, that tells me I can probably go back through this entire building again and fight people again. And which means, hey, I could maybe do that if I ever need to do grinding, which could and would probably be a good idea, because let's be real here, I am starting to become very under-leveled very quickly. Okay. And hopefully... Oh, that's helpful. I had the moment of thinking, oh no, is, whatchamacallit, is the Quick Claw gonna activate on this turn when it would be bad for me? But no, hopefully I can just blast this Noctowl out of the sky. I mean, I say that Noctowl does have really good special defense, but Ampharos has pretty solid special attack in its own right. And Thunderbolt is always a nice move to have. And we got the Paralysis. So now I can Thunderbolt the Tailo and bite on the Noctowl, and this should finish them both off. And then we'll be free to heal and head on back down to the Under, where I'll be able to actually progress. Okay, there goes Noctowl, which will probably give a lot more experience. 711, that's pretty nice. And also, Ampharos is pretty close to a level up, and Umbreon got level up. Just like how I said Espeon would get Psybeam at 36, Umbreon gets Feint Attack. But I don't remember what levels my other Pokemon learn things in this game. Like, I think Umbreon gets Moonlight and Espeon gets Morning Sun very close to the end, but I don't actually know. No match. Gotta level up some more. Actually, buddy, you were over-leveled. You just didn't have the Pokemon variety. Like, I am pretty definitively under-leveled now. Also, when I went back, I went and bought 10 lemonades, and then I also just bought a good few Pokeballs. I specifically bought a few net balls because the next two Pokemon I need to catch are a bug type and a water type, and I remember that. So yeah, hopefully we can, catch some things without too much hassle. But I know my luck. It's gonna be a hassle. It always is. Why wouldn't it be? The spies that snuck into the Under. It's gotta be you. Am I right, or am I right? Yeah, sure. If you're really spies, you wouldn't admit that you are, would you? No, totally not. You're right. You don't look like spies to me. I mean, to be fair, Wes does look a bit shady. Let's be real here. Okay, let's see what this guy on the roof is talking about before we do anything else. Lady Venus is the Under. No, she's my idol. For Lady Venus, I could do anything. But even though I'm so near to her, I've not even seen a glimpse of her in person. Oh, it hurts deeply. And he's just yelling across the gap. Okay, so let's see what people have to say here. Do you have time to listen? Do you have time to hear an old man's tale? Sure. There was once a man who made a fortune in the mines of the Under. Where he ended up, I don't know. I only hope he used his vast wealth for doing good. Wait a minute. I think that... I don't know. Maybe... I don't know if that's who I think it might be. The kid next to me keeps checking me out. It's distracting. Am I that cool or what? I was thinking. The guy next to me browsing. I think he's a spy. Shh. Don't stare at the guy. Also, this is a place where I can buy TMs. So we can buy full restores, hyper potions, max potions, revives, and full heals, along with TMs for hidden power, blizzard, hyper beam, light screen, protect, safeguard, thunder, what's 33? Reflect, fire blast. I thought there was going to be another one. I thought there was going to be another one. So I said fire blast like there was going to be a follow-up. If it's the Colosseum that you want to go to, you can ride that UFO over there. You do have the operating discs, right? Yeah? Alright, then there's no problem, is there? Okay, what if I say no? You haven't got any? Now hold on. You two aren't them there spies now, are you? There's no getting into the Colosseum if you can't drive that there UFO. You know what? I didn't think he was actually going to say that there, but hey, he did. Did you hear? The Cypher admin named Darkin was beaten down. That's the second admin to go down after Mirror B. The enemy must be pretty strong. I don't know about that. I just approached it with strategy. And hey, we got 3 hyper potions. That's kind of nice. Okay, so this is the hotel. Yeah, it costs like 1,000 Poké-Dollars a night, so I'm not doing that. And while I'm here, I can if I needed to, like if I really had to heal, I would be able to just kind of just shuffle things in and around the party, and it would be fine. Oh, another news update. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time for the Undertime again. Lady Venus, please. Hi everyone, it's me, your Venus. Everyone's Venus. That's me. I'm very disappointed. The spies haven't been caught yet. Can you imagine? Everyone, please, I'm counting on you for more cooperation. And that was Lady Venus. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching, and please do tune in again. I find Venus repugnant. I can't understand that type of cheap coyness in anyone. And what is it with that I'm your Venus shtick? It's revolting. And immediately... Is this old man a Redditor? Anyway. Okay, so here's the plan. If I spot a spy, what I'll do is clear the area, then shout really loudly to startle the spy. Well, the spy is startled, you jump him and subdue him. How's that for a plan? Huh? What do you two want? We're having an important chat here. Leave us alone when you're here. My partner's brains verse too. His plans always work. But you know, I always seem to be the one getting hurt all the time. Well, I wonder why. Hey, spies! I see spies! Spies! Oh, wait, that can't be right. Real spies would look much stronger. Sorry, my mistake. I don't know if I should be offended or not, because, like, I don't know, kid. Send out your Pokemon. Send out your Pokemon. We will go. The winner of the Colosseum Challenge gets to meet Lady Venus in person and receive a Shadow Pokemon. One day I'm gonna enter and get me a Shadow Pokemon. Before that, I'll test the opposition, starting with you. Here goes. Okay, this is Chaser Gurks. Bro looks intense. Okay, he has a Feebas and a Magikarp. Okay. I mean, I'll give him credit where it's due, that eventually that could be a problem, because, you know, Milotic and Gyarados. Like, Milotic and Gyarados is kind of a power combo, not gonna lie. Also, I probably really didn't need to double in there. Hopefully Confusion one-shots. Fantastic. So what is his third Pokemon? He has... Oh, he just has a Wailord. There's something so funny about him throwing out a Magikarp and a Feebas, and then a Wailord. Also, I love how Wailord is like to scale in this game. It's huge. Like, Wailord is comedically large. I mean, to be fair, it is a whale, so, you know, that's accurate. And hopefully it's EXP, hopefully it gives EXP that's worthwhile for it. 441 won. Okay, 1,323 with the EXP share. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. I hope I can fight this guy over and over again, because if I can fight this guy on the regular, like 1,300 experience for fighting that Wailord and just being able to pretty much one-shot it, like, I'll call that a win. I'll call that a huge win. I'll never become the champ if I'm losing here. Yeah, but buddy, once you get that Milotic and Gyarados, you will be flying until you find an electric-type trainer. Ah, shoot, I'm not giving up until I win at the Colosseum and get me a shadow Pokemon of my own. Okay. It appears my grandson recently joined something called the Kids Grid. Since then, I get this feeling that parts have been slowly disappearing from the shop. When Vyunda used to be a mining town, the junk shop's owner used to be the train driver. But where is this railway supposed to be in Vyunda? I've never seen it. Well, we'll find it, won't we? Okay, this is... I don't remember. I think this is Per? Anyway, whatever. Oh, sheesh, what should I do? I have to make a delivery, but I'm still not done cleaning. Hey, wait, wow! Aren't you Wes and Rui? Huh? How do you know who we are? I thought so. This makes things easy. Please, can I get you to deliver this part to Net's house? Okay. But, wait. Just tell Net that it's from Per. He'll tell you the details. Net's house is one with the big rotating antenna dish. You'll know which one it is as soon as you see it. Okay, and there's no other items for me in here. So now we just need to double on back, and then we can get on to where we need to be. Venus? What is your situation? Well, a couple of mice appear to be running loose, Nazgul, but it's nothing to worry about. We'll catch them right away, pulverize and mash them up. Fine, the priority is to distribute Shadow Pokemon. Don't forget. As for you, Ian, hurry. Complete the Shadow Pokemon's development as soon as possible. Your trust will not be misplaced, Master Nazgul. Already, sufficient Shadow Pokemon battle data has been gathered from our minions. My masterpiece, the most powerful Shadow Pokemon in history, shall soon be ready. Good. I'll be waiting for good news. That is all. Now, it's time that we return to the lab and put on the finishing touches. Okay, so that's Ayn. We'll be dealing with him later. Come. Back to the lab. Yes, sir. Okay, so we won't be dealing with Ayn for a little while, but we will be dealing with him. And by that I mean, you know, we're currently in Venus's area of the game, so we're going to be dealing with her next, but, you know. Also, I have 2 more battles left in this episode, so we're going to, like, I'll go to, yeah, it'll be fine. I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing, at least. What does this kid have to say? The antenna isn't broken. Venus is just interfering with our signal again. You brought me the power-up part from Per? Great, I was waiting for that. Huh? Are you V, Wes and Rui? Oh wow, this is too awesome. Come on, you have to get inside. Quick, quick. Everyone just lets us in here. Amazing. Okay. So, here we are. Meg, Nat, you won't believe who just dropped in for a visit. We've got some shocking company. Shocking company? Try not to get too shocked when you hear it. It's Wes and Rui. No, really? Bit, is that true? Is that Wes really here? See for yourself. Hello, child. How are you doing? Hi, I'm Nat. Second Pyrite has told me about what you've been doing so far. Okay, delivery done. Oh, this is from Per. Great. This is all I need to get the Kids Grid back up and running again. Net's a genius. He's been gathering all sorts of data on those crooks. My big brother Net managed to get a little bit of data out of Cypher's computers. The data says there's a lab somewhere that makes Shadow Pokemon. Also, no. I want to say hello to the Shroomish. Hello, Shroomish. How are you, buddy? Also, I thought there would be an item in there. I guess not. Oh, Wes, please wait. May I have your PDA number? We'll contact you just as soon as we discover anything. Thank you. We'll do our best to gather useful information for you. Is there an item in here? Anything at all? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, time to just head on out here, and then we should be good to go. The spy! We spotted the spy! A red spy has entered the base. Spy! I saw a spy! Look over there, in front of the elevator. We finally found a spy. I got to thinking that maybe you folks are the spies, but I see I've been barking up the wrong tree. The wrong tree. I can't read today. Let me go. Shut up. It's hopeless. Quit struggling. Okay. Man, they really did just kind of like dump him in a junkyard, huh? An interesting choice. Okay, so Silver is going to be stuck here. Why does he look like a Pokemon version of Tintin? Hi, listen, have you heard? There are spies around. Isn't that sort of cool? Okay, can I talk to him yet? Oh, I can. Great. Wes, it's me, Silver, from Dukings. I discovered that they were bringing shadow Pokemon to Pyrite from here. That's as far as I got when they caught me like this. But I did manage to filch this from them. Here you go. Okay, so now we have the R-Disc. I think it's an item that's useful only down here in the Under. Okay. So that is good information to have. I actually quickly want to test something, so I'm gonna, like, quickly pause and I'll be right back. Okay, so basically the thing I wanted to test was we got the R-Disc, which lets the UFO move right, and you need that to go and fight the next boss. I want to see if you could just go and fight the boss immediately. Turns out you can. Who might you be? If you're tourists, you're getting in our way. Go on, scram. Hold on, you two. You're not from around these parts, are you now? I get it, you came to rescue your pal here. You two are spies too. Okay, so this is Cypherpion Cloak. Okay. And she has a Ledian, that's a shadow Pokemon, and a Spinarak. Okay. Not gonna lie, Ledian is a Pokemon I do not really care for. Like, it is a Pokemon that exists. It's also a Pokemon that very unfortunately... Like, I feel like Ledian is a Pokemon that is kind of just naturally unfortunate, in the sense of that, like, it feels like all of its points for its stats just went into the one thing. Like, it has really good special defense, but nothing else going for it. I've seen some ROM hacks where it's actually, like, pretty solid on a physical attacking level. Like, I think it gets, like, Aerialate, Comet Punch. I think it gets, like, Aerialate or Iron Fist or something. But it also got, like, a massive attack boost. So I've seen it be pretty good in some ROM hacks, but in main series, no, never seen it be all that useful. Okay, so her next Pokemon is a Volbeat. I'm going to Thunderbolt the Volbeat, and I'll switch Espeon out to Octillery. I'm going to switch out to Octillery, and I've just realized I have a huge Bug-type weakness. Fortunately for me, this isn't really an issue, because Bug-type is kind of a non-factor of a type in this gen. Like, the only bug move I'd ever really need to watch out for is Signal Beam, because Bug Buzz and Exeter don't exist yet. And neither does Quiver Dance or anything, so... Yeah, bugs are unfortunately not. Unfortunately for, you know, the opponents in the game, bugs are kind of a non-factor, and it's a shame, because I do really like bug types. Honestly, Gen 1, 2, and 3 even have some really cool bugs. Either way, there goes the Volbeat. So, there goes that little Firefly. And now, Espeon goes up to level 35, very nice. Octillery is confused, but we'll land the Aurora Beam. It won't one-shot even if it crits. That was maybe a bit more damage than I expected, to be totally honest. Octillery is already confused. I'm going to go for a Thunder Shock, because I don't think that'll finish it off. And I'll throw a default Pokeball at this thing. Because, let's be real, I don't want to waste a good Pokeball on a Ledian, because it's a Ledian. Like, if it was in a ROM hack where it was made really good, fine. But this is a base game Ledian. I think it has maximum of like 50 in its other stats or something. Actually, it might have. I think it has good HP. I think it has like good HP and special defense, but that's basically all it has going for it. So what I'm gonna do is I'll throw this ball, and I'll throw another one, and if I don't get it, then I'll just speed up to when I eventually catch this thing. Because I am just gonna catch everything, even if I have no intention of using them. Although, hey, at least I'm consistently getting 2 shakes out of it. Also, I'm pretty sure it is in this game's sequel, XD Gale of Darkness. if you call in that one, I think it will actually break you out of confusion. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You know what, let's throw one netball, because it is a bug type. It is a bug type, so it should be, you know, a bit higher catch rate. And also, it's a Ledian, it shouldn't be this tough to catch. 1, 2, 3, caught. Fantastic. So now we have the Ledian. And with that, Scythopion Cloak is defeated. This spy's actually pretty strong. Okay, so who's the next one? Don't be too hasty about relaxing. I'm up next. And this is Scythopion Dagger, because their names are a joke on Cloak and Dagger. I think that's a fun little thing. Also, I like how one of them had a Spinnerack and the other has an Ariados, so it's evolved. I mean, more accurately, it's the fact... Okay, so, weird little thing here. One, I do quite like how one of them has a Volbeat and the other has an Illumise. That's a nice little detail. But it's kind of weird to me that one of them has a Ledian and the other has an Ariados, but the Ledian is Shadow and the Ariados isn't. But I guess a very minor spoiler. Later in the game, one of the Shadow Pokemon we get is an Ariados. Why is the Shadow Ariados not just here? I don't know, that's always just been a little bit weird to me. Also, they really just did not like Espeon, huh? Okay, Thunderbolt takes out Illumise, so there goes that. And our second move should just take out the Ariados, as she sends in a Gloom. Okay, I like Gloom. Gloom's kinda cute. Gloom is a bit of a strange Pokemon, but I like Gloom, I always have. I've always liked the entire Oddish line, to be totally honest. They're just good. Like, they might not always be the most powerful Pokemon in the world, but I've always quite just liked them. Okay, Confusion probably won't one-shot, but it'll do a lot of damage. And hopefully Thunderbolt will be enough to finish it off, even though it's resisted. Please tell me to target it. No, it's gonna have gone for Espeon, of course it will. There's no reason for it to not target. Acid hits both, doesn't it? Acid does indeed hit both, of course. Hey, okay, Espeon gets dropped there, but that's okay. And now, you know what? I might as well just put the EXP on Octillery. Octillery is really going to be in the next episode. Octillery is going to be doing pretty much one thing and one thing only for the boss fight. Because, spoiler, the first thing we're doing in the next episode is fighting a boss. So, yeah, that could be a pain, and I might have to strategize around that. But I'll manage. How could we lose? For both of us? I mean, probably because your Pokemon weren't that strong and you exclusively had bugs. We're out of our league against this guy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is head on back up. I'm going to head on back up and heal just for free at the PC and save for the game. Then I'm going to end off today's episode here. Yeah, and then next time we are going to make our way and challenge Venus. And also hopefully catch another Pokemon. Oh, he wants to fight again? Okay, we're fighting Pike again. This kid's gonna want to fight every time we come through, isn't he? Okay, that's fine, I guess. I mean, hey, if nothing else, Ampharos and Octillery are just gonna get the XP, I suppose. Realistically, I should have seen this coming, but hey, I guess you got a bonus battle. I guess you got a completely pointless bonus battle, because you already saw me do it earlier in the episode, but hey. Okay, that Taillow has 82 HP at maximum, good to know. And of course, the Noctowl outspeeds Ampharos, because Ampharos is very slow. Bite does quite a lot to Taillow though, so that's kind of nice. So what I can do is Thunderbolt and Bite again. Taillow goes for Endeavor, bring down Ampharos probably to 35, okay. I mean, I know that Endeavor will always bring you... Endeavor brings the target down to the user's HP, so I shouldn't be surprised that they're doing all that much damage. So Bite now finishes off the Taillow, and Thunderbolt will do... Thunderbolt will do a fair bit to the Noctowl, but it probably won't knock it out in one. I hope it knocks it out in one, but it probably won't. Never mind, we got a crit. Huge crit from Ampharos. Thank you, Amphi. Like, Ampharos always coming in handy. I mean, Ampharos is one of those Pokemon that I always rely on in Gen 2. I love Ampharos so much. It's one of my favorites in Gen 2. Okay, so, now let's heal, save, and end off today's episode. Because, honestly, this episode had more battles in than I expected it to. But hey, that's fine. And next time, we can go and fight Venus. And then hopefully catch her a legendary Pokemon. Because, well, she's another Cypher admin, and we'll be heading on over to fight her next time. So, as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for more Pokemon Colosseum. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.